What up guys, Calvin here. Today we're gonna be looking at a pretty interesting topic. People who have their nude pic leaked. How has it affected your life? Okay, we're gonna find out real soon, so be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Let's get this video to maybe 50 likes, that would be amazing. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram, CalvinNeed1995. Link will be in the description below. And yeah, let's get right in with the show. Ex-girlfriend sent intimate photos of me to my friends after we broke up. They end up going around my town. Some people sent them further on. Woke up about 2 weeks after it all began to a message from a girl from my hometown. 9 hours away, she saw them, knew immediately it was me, birthmark on my chest, and got back in touch after 12 years of silence to see if I was okay. How did my ex-girlfriend affect my life by spreading my nudes? She got me my current girlfriend. Edit, gonna have to change my username to Don1P after this. Seriously dog, thank you all for your kind and hilarious. It sounds glitchy, I know, but it means a lot. Good for you, man. You got your nudes photo leaked and now you found yourself a girlfriend. That's a positive ending. I love it. Never thought a leaked nude photo can get you a girlfriend, huh? My sister once took a photo of her cat sitting in her shower and took her a couple of hours to realize the photo she uploaded on Instagram had her completely naked reflection in the glass of the shower. Edit, holy F. I can't even tell my sister that this is my highest upvoted comment because it is about her. Edit, yes, it did happen. You can't make this crap up. Man, your sister must be embarrassed as heck. Like all her friends, family member probably saw her nude. That is not good. How is she gonna even go to school tomorrow after she went public with her nude photos? My ex tried to blackmail me with my nudes, so I just post them myself. F you, Matt. Edit, I'll save you some time digging through my history. My nudes are not on this account. Edit, allow the same questions. He was blackmailing for sex. I didn't go to the police because honestly I didn't know it was an option when I was younger and I was given about 20 to 30 minutes to decide my fate. Edit, thanks for the gold, strangers. This girl, she is so brave. She knew that her news is about to get leaked, so she decided to post it herself. So yep, the leaker cannot do anything else now. Had an ex threatened 16-year-old me that he was gonna post some nudes of me. He was like 20 at the time. Long story filled with daddy issues and low self-esteem. My next message back was, oh, that's right, you are in possession of child pornography. I hope the cops don't find you out about that. Never heard another word from him. You are so smart for being like a 16-year-old. You know, pornography is a huge crime. You could get like maybe 10 to 20 years in jail. I have a similar story. I was a teenager, probably 16 or 17, and started chatting with this guy from Craigslist who was probably around 30 or so. I wasn't out of the closet and decided I didn't want to talk to the guy anymore because he was starting to weird me out with intensely sexual advances through text and sending me nude photos. Well, he didn't take it too well and started sending me threats. Then he mentioned my school name. Not sure how he found it. I never get much personal information to the guy. And threatened to out me, saying a rumor like that would spread like wildfire at the name of school. Clearly, he knew I was underage, but I guess he didn't think I have the common sense to know that what he had been doing was illegal the whole time. My next email was carefully calculated. I can't remember what I said verbatim, but it was something along the lines of, you are right, a rumor like that would probably suck. But as a 30-year-old man sexting and sending news to a 16-year-old, I'd be more worried about myself than whether a high school rumor got out about some kid from Craigslist. So no, rumors are going to be spread and no one will be reported to police for trying to engage in sexual act with a minor. Never heard from him again and no rumor ever got spread. Obviously, you're in a very difficult situation, but you stay calm and put together a well-structured sentence to defend yourself. Genius. I was at a party that got out of hand and there was a hidden camera there. There is a video of me having sex, but fortunately I'm pretty far back from the camera and there is another couple more in the foreground. I am recognizable, especially for about 30 seconds, but only barely. I could plausibly deny it is me. 3 people have asked about it. With 2 I played dumb and said it wasn't me. They may or may not have believed me. It doesn't really matter. The author knows for sure because he recognized the room decor and knows it has to be me. It is a little awkward, but there isn't much I can do about it. She seems to be keeping quiet about it. The guy from the couple in the foreground confronted the guy who hid the camera. Some punches were thrown. How could you hide a camera in a party room? That is so illegal. You know, people were doing the stuff and then someone is recording it and then maybe putting it on internet. Yeah, it's not gonna be good. Whenever I used to hear about this sort of thing, my default reaction was shut up. That kind of thing doesn't actually happen outside of movies. But then a very good looking charismatic guy I met and became friends with showed me photos and videos on his phone. I think life is much better if you are very good looking and charismatic. Edit. Little bonus story about this guy. In the office there was a very attractive, sexy receptionist. She was way out of the league of all the guys that worked there, most of us being typical programmer nerds. The cliche sort you see in the movies. She was civil enough but aloof and distant with everyone, and that way that's not a super hot woman sometimes or with people who aren't attractive. I don't think our assistants even registered with her, to be honest. Anyway, this guy joined the small company as a business consultant and banged her on the boardroom table after work on his first day. Such is his power, she let him take multiple, very X-rated photos doing. He told me about it and showed me the photos after a month of knowing him. Dang, that dude, he got some skills. First day and he was already getting it down. I accidentally uploaded a risky pic of myself in work uniform with a dick hanging out to my Snapchat story. Instead of sending it privately, it was up for like an hour before I realized. I know people saw it, but only one person has ever mentioned it. It doesn't seem like anything has changed. Edit. I may have been slightly conservative with the description of the pic. It was actually me butt naked except for an open lab coat with my name on it, hanging down with the caption, "The doctor will see you now," only slightly suggest. Well, I guess all your friends saw you naked but they don't even care. Literally word for word, same thing happened to me, LOL. It was up for close to an hour until one of my guy friends messaged, "Dang bro." I was so confused and he just said, "Check your snap story." My girlfriend never saw it, but when I told her, she was in tears from laughing so hard. I posted this in the previous thread. I will include all the edit I made then as well since people's response seems to be the same. Also, I am a dude. This was a really crazy and stressful part of my life. Luckily, the repercussions weren't as bad as some others in this thread. I learned from the experience, which I appreciate. I had no idea that my picture was posted until a lawyer from California messaged me on Facebook informing me somebody had posted my nudes with my Facebook and Twitter link underneath on one of those revenge websites. I still don't know exactly who did it. The lawyer who contacted me was working on taking the website down as a class suit. It was a few months of stress, random people adding me on Facebook and praying nobody I knew would see. Thankfully, the website got shut down within 3 months or so. I was also only 16, 17 in the picture. Happened about 6 to 7 years ago. Shout out to that lawyer, that he was a big help and made me feel as comfortable as possible assuring he was going to have it shut down and not to. Edit. A lot of people are assuring a girl. I am actually a guy, sorry. Edit number 2. People need to realize that if I send the picture to 1 or 2 people and they send it to somebody else, that could have been anyone. I think I have sent that picture to maybe 3 people. They aren't vicious enough to have posted but may have shared it with a girlfriend of theirs who could have hated me. I had suspicions of it who could have been, but I didn't have proof. That story is for another day. Edit. Please stop saying it was someone else. It was not the website involved. Update. I took a look through my message. The website was "You Got Posted." The owner got 18 years in prison. Man, that is crazy. It took the lawyer 3 months to shut down the website. I mean 3 months. That is like 90 days. Man, I bet he did not get any sleep in that 90 days, okay? I mean, your nude picture is leaked in the website for 90 days and everybody in the world can see it. I posted on the 30. I was 17. My ex posted me. A random stranger messaged me and said they were trying to let other people know before they got hurt by it. I contacted the site about me being underage. They didn't do crap about it. No one I knew found out about it that I know of. You are so lucky that no one knew about it, eh? The dude that runs the 30 is equally a scumbag, believe it or not. I know 4 people who was posted on that site. One of them was posted twice, once alone and then once another girl. It is a total scam site. You can't get your pics down unless you pay your removal fee, which was something incredible, like 10,000 or something. I cannot recall the exact number. They didn't pay as they were all in their late teens, but over 18 to late 20s. I thought I heard somewhere that the owner of the site is being sued for the site, but I could be wrong. I was in my young, dumb teenage year in the height of digital cameras, and before cell phone cameras really displayed much more than a pixelated guess eye image, was also gay in a town where there weren't really any obvious gay guys to speak of. So internet, Yahoo Messenger in this case, was the only space I could really figure out to add on that, and I was desperately seeking some acceptance that a guy could ever want me, which meant of course that I ended up talking to a lot of older guys who prey on a lot of younger guys looking for just that. The good thing, I was smart enough to not show my face on my nudes. The bad thing, the fact that my best friend left his student ID at my house and I didn't realize it was clearly visible on the floor next to one of the photos I took. The result, my friend spent some time wondering why he got random creepy MySpace messages from old creepy perverts. Edit, because this is confusing people. I use a digital camera which captured great details, too much details. I did not use a cell phone camera which will capture no details. Also, my cell phone at the time did not have a camera. Man, you just kinda drag your friend down the road, okay? I ain't gonna do the reverse of this question. I was the one who leaked my ex photos. It affected both of us. She hated me for a while and was ashamed of it. I was in big legal trouble and also got sent to jail, but luckily I was only 16 at the time. Had I been a year older, I'd be in jail right now. I did it to get back at her for breaking my heart, but it did nothing. Moral of the story, don't use revenge porn unless you wanna be a sex offender. Now you know, okay? Don't just try to leak other people's photo. If you're an adult, it's gonna get you some serious jail time. I can actually relate to this one. My girlfriend just had this happen to her a couple weeks ago. One of her friends gave her a heads up that he's seen her pic online, so she reverse image searched the photos she had. 2 of the ones she took years ago ended up on the son ex-girlfriend's site and we had no idea who it could be. Anyways, she just messaged the site and asked if they could take it down. They emailed her back asking for a picture of her face with a piece of paper with the file name written as they appear on the site. She did so and they went down. So no problem in the end, I guess. A friend of mine when she was like 13 sent news to a guy she met over the internet. He kept asking her to do more and more things and photos and she started to get uncomfortable and said no. After she said no, he posted the news he did have over 300 times on her MySpace profile and wrote, "Look a whore." She called me crying saying she didn't know how to delete MySpace comments, so her and I worked together deleting them on our own computer. It took a while and she didn't see the comment until almost an hour after posting it, so it is pretty possible her other MySpace friends saw. We reported him, but there wasn't really much else to do. We were also both young and didn't realize how big of a deal it was. He was leaking photo of a naked 13-year-old. Edit, just want to add to all the people bashing me and my friend. This was over 10 years ago. Both of us are in our mid-20s now and aren't scummy piece of trash. Just dumb kids who wanted attention from the wrong people. I mean, for F's sake guys, I am talking about MySpace here. Don't know why some of you are acting like this happened yesterday. MySpace, I never even used MySpace before. Wow, that is like dinosaur age. So yeah guys, this is about the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed it, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on that bell notification so you know when I post new videos. And make sure to follow me on Instagram, CalvinNeed1995. Link will be in the description below. And yeah, my name is Calvin and I see you guys next video.